Hey, how you doing, guys? Okay, so we are at the end of the year. We're at the end of the bull run. The bull run is the once 1 year every 4 years. It's the event where everybody gets crowned for their awesome work, their studying, and their placement and their investments the previous 3 years. So that's where we are. There's a lot of stuff going on that's crazy in this market, and there's a lot of people that are dealing with it different ways. But it's stressful. And this is the time where you're rewarded or denied for your work and your studying and your investment strategies. So, in this process, you'll hear at this time is when you hear all of the big gains pumping, the stocks pumping. I mean, this coin's pumping, this coin's face melting. It's coming in face melting gains. Its parabolic rise is unfounded. You're going to hear all these 20x, 50x, 100x, 1000x returns, and it can be deflating if you're not part of that. But what I can tell you is how to be a part of it, and it doesn't happen overnight. You don't just get lucky. Some people do, not very many, just hit gold right off the bat. You have to be super early, or you have to be um, kind of smartly late. And I'll explain the difference. Let me show you on the chart. Let me see. Let's pull up Chain Guardians. Okay, this is how I can explain to you. This is a gaming token that I'm in right now. It's gaming, metaverse, and DeFi right now is where everything is at. So Chain Guardians is ticker CGG. It's $1.79. It's up 5% today. Not too bad. Here's what's cool about it. Market cap. Wow. You hear that gunshot? The market cap, $63 million. There are gaming tokens, metaverse tokens that are $38 billion. There's gaming tokens that are 10, $20 billion with a B. This is $63 million. This is why I like coins like this. This is a very small cap token. In fact, it's the 565, number 565 in market cap. Like there's 564 tokens that have way bigger market cap than this. So this has a lot of room to grow. This could be one of those 100x's easily. This could 100x from here will put us at $6 billion. That's nowhere near the top of the gaming sector now. So it's just about potential growth. You don't know what it's going to do. It might not grow another dime. But here's the chart. Make sure we're out at all. Yes, we're at all. So the entire length of this project. This is what happens. Okay, this thing launches. It launches at 190, $1.90. And you think I'm gonna look at this. I'm scrolling to see who I'm gonna pick. I don't know who I like yet. But I see CGG. They're coming in at one. Oh, look at that. They turned up. They started going up. So you're following that in your mind. Oh, if this is going to be a good one, let me hop on it, right? So you buy it right here. Let's say you catch it at 250. Let's say you catch it. You're pretty early, 250, and it goes up to 4 and it looks like about a quarter. So you say, good, almost double my money right out the box. I'll probably take this to $10, make 4x my money, and then I'll take it to $25, make 10x my money, and my dream is set. I put $1,000 in, made $10,000. No problem. Take it out in a couple months and go do it again, right? But it doesn't work like that. So 250, you were early. Problem is, early's not good. Super early is good. Before this thing launched, they were probably selling it to their investors at 50 cents. So there's people who have boatloads of this at 50 cents, and then they put it on the public market, and you see it at $2, but you don't recognize you want to buy it until you see it going up. Okay, so you got it at 250. For you to start at 250, and you bought it there, and when was this? What date was this? This was in March. So by April, right around here at 250. So by the middle, 1st of April, you're 250. Like it goes up and down, over and under you, over and under you for a month. After that, boom, look at this. You go down and you never, all the way over, even to this little pump, it's 230. You never see your 250 again. You're never back on top of the water. You've been underwater this entire year waiting for this thing to make some money. And honestly, even still now, it's only here. It's not even back at this peak yet. And this is current. This is where we are right now, 179. So you are underwater that entire time, sweating. One, are you ever going to get your money back? You hate CGG. You want to go badmouth the dev team. But for you to get your 10x would take that token to $25. That's possible. Easily possible in this market and with that market cap, this low market cap. But imagine somebody waited till they were down here to buy and they got it at 160. They're half times better than you. They're like 0.5 times better than you. They have a better price. So they have that much more return. They already have two, well, 1.5 times your return. So they'll have 2 for every 3 of yours. 3 for every 2 of yours. But what if you waited long enough that you were smart money? You might actually outbid the guys who came in here at the pre-sale, assuming that's the pre-sale price. If you wait until it got all the way over here to the middle of June, say, hey, let me look back at that CGG and see where they are now, you'd find it at 14 cents. So 14 cents from 250 where you got in is, we'll call it 15x. They're 15x lower than you. So for your coin to go from 2.5 to 25, this is what we're aiming for, right? 25 bucks, so that you can 10x your money. From 14 cents, they're 15x that. So for you to 10x at your 250, that will be a 150x for them. That's the difference. Those are where you, now it's tough. Not too many people are going to see this drop this far and be like, oh, hey, I want to throw all my money in that. You're going to reevaluate. Is that token really going to do something? Are they going to pump back up, or is this going to zero? So you probably don't put a whole bunch of your stash in there. But if you trust the Chain Guardians and you looked at the development team and you looked at the project, maybe you decided it's worth a gamble. Maybe I'll put $100 in. Or maybe $1,000 is like $100 to you. So if you put $1,000 in there and this thing goes to $25, then you're worth $150,000. That's what's happening in crypto. That's the difference. That's how 3 months, 4 months of investing the same amount of money can change the number of rewards you have insanely. Okay, so that's what's going on that side. Now I can show you, well, I'd like to show you a bigger coin to show another way that it happens. But ultimately, that's what we're looking at. I'm not going to bother with that right now because time is going to run long here. I talk a lot whenever I'm on these things. So whenever you invest, try to be smart about getting in early. Everybody says early is better. Time in is better than timing. And I say that too. But there's context to everything. You don't want to be first week early in a project. Either you're pre-launch, that's smart money, or you wait for it to go up, it's going to come down, and it's going to find a consolidation point. Those are the places that you want to start building your portfolio of that coin. And it may take a month before it shoots back up. It may take 2.5 years. Like if I were to show you VeChain, VeChain's been down since 2018 at the very bottom. And then it just took off this year. So it may be months, it may be weeks, it may be years, but you want to accumulate at that bottom. That's where you're going to get the 1,000x returns, the multi-100x returns. And you also can go to zero. This is still gambling a little bit. You're betting on projects and teams. This is a new arena. This is the Wild West. You don't know what's going to happen, but there are lucky hits. And there's smart hits that look lucky, but you were smart enough to take advantage of them. Okay, that's it. I should stop here. I didn't want to make this long. I would love for you, as I always say, to take a look at my other videos. That would be tremendous support. It helps YouTube to understand that somebody wants to hear something that my goofy behind got to say. And I hope you are in this game, and I hope you're about to get prepared to grab some of these face melting gains. And ultimately, I just hope you make some money out here. All right. Take care. Good to see you.